He's fighting out of the blue corner. He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. His height, 5 feet 10 inches, and his weight, 205 pounds. He trains with Militia MMA, and he fights out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Josh Mackey. And now his opponent, across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. He steps into the cage tonight with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss. His height, 5 feet 10 inches, and his weight, 202.5 pounds. He trains with Wolves Den Martial Arts, and he fights out of Madisonville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Adam Silvey.
All right, here we go. Josh Mackey, Adam Silvey. Light heavyweight action.
Houston on the walkout. You mentioned Mackey on a 2-fight skid. That's a tough strength of schedule, though. Malik Jackson and Finn Martin.
Right,
I mean,
exactly right. Yeah, very, very tough opponents. Ooh, wow, Adam Silvey immediately falling to his back.
Did he pull guard or did he get rocked?
Maybe a little bit of both. I'm not sure. I think that first shot maybe scared him, and instinctually he just fell to his butt.
Mackey, I mean, in the keys to victory there, it was strikes before takedowns and pumped a couple jabs, and not a great reaction there from Silvey, unless, you know, maybe he sees something here off of his back that he feels confident in.
Yeah, I don't know if he's trying to set up for a triangle or something here, but Josh Mackey's going to be a hard guy to put into a triangle.
I like Mackey with the scooting slams.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that frame. I like that frame a lot from Josh Mackey. He's got the forearm right against the neck. He could be setting up for a punch choke there. Nope, switched it around here.
Very early in this one, Mackey's really where he wants to be.
Yeah, and I like Mackey here. It's hard to tell, but he's putting a ton of pressure onto the face and chin of Adam Silvey.
Jeff
Good
Jankowski
framing.
just did that to good success.
Yep.
When you're talking about the framing, Houston, what is it in particular that you like?
Well, I liked when Josh Mackey had his forearm against the chin and just kind of pushing down on him. I think that was really smart. Adam Silvey's only answer right now is just to kind of, he's kind of body lock him here, double unders. He's looking for a sweep, but Josh Mackey was keen to it. I don't think you're going to get an easy sweep from Josh Mackey, as he's thinking.
Luke Wilson is as fair a referee as they come.
Yep.
I think Mackey should stay busy trying to get the damage because, you know, at the end of the day, you could get stood up if we just hang out and guard.
Yeah, and like you said, so much in fight is optics, and right now this is a good optics for Josh Mackey.
I mean, so far the keys to victory has honestly been followed to a T by Mackey. You know, he really is defining the round. He's clearly in top control. He's the one getting off strikes. He's had a couple scooting slams. And I would love to see a replay of that opening sequence.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I couldn't really tell. I think it was like timing of both. Of maybe Adam Silvey thought he was in the clinch and was trying to pull guard at the same time. Josh Mackey had that right.
For all of his strength, Mackey is not known for his striking power.
You're right.
Know?
Yes.
So it's kind of to see a fighter react like that.
His ability to scramble and his takedowns are really what helps him in this. So I liked here. Okay, so Josh Mackey saw a lot of that sweep coming, so he's starting to hide his legs. He's getting better control, better base. Josh Mackey is keen to what Adam Silvey's trying to do here.
Yeah, and Mackey, training at Militia MMA, you really can't understate how well they've got those fighters schooled up over there.
Yep.
There was a time when Militia was on, just a massive win streak here at Aries.
Yeah, huge streak.
It took them about 14 fights before they lost their first fight in Aries. It was really something of note.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Adam Silvey's plan was there for the first round, but I don't think that was part of it.
He looks a little bit
looks a little gas coming.
unhappy.
Yeah.
as he well should be. You know, he's a competitor, and that obviously was not a round that went his way, but he will draw upon the experience that he's had in his amateur fighting career.
Yeah, Mackey looks to be a little bit more ready for the second round than Adam Silvey at the moment.
Well, I mean, this is Mackey's usual state. You know, he's broken his sweat. I feel like if he had to do that round another 10 times, he would still look
he's just getting warmed up. I mean, these guys got cardio for miles.
I mean, we've seen Mackey eat haymakers and still look like this.
Yep, you're right.
But to his credit, good job taking no damage in that round. And that's key for him. You know, I don't want to say he needs to get his confidence back. He's clearly game. He's clearly ready for the fight. But, you know, you're on a 2-fight skid. You've been fighting the best of the best.
Yep.
This is a good chance for you to really get your offense established.
Okay, let's see if Adam Silvey can turn this fight around here in the second.
It is our second round of our featured bout of the evening. Fans at home on Spectation Sports, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you've enjoyed the undercard action and the main card action so far. Right now you're enjoying a Josh Mackey body kick. That was a heavy one, Houston.
Yep. I like the foot movement of Josh Mackey a lot since he's taking the double leg here, and we get into a similar position.
Step over, use the flipper grip the pass when he opens up.
I figured we'd see more submission attempts here from Adam Silvey so far, and we haven't. Maybe we are going to see one here as he's isolating the shoulder here of Mackey.
Is that indicative of somebody who is trying to set you up for something?
Possibly, but it could be a good opportunity just to stretch him out, get that shoulder lock into a sweep, but I don't think Adam Silvey's doing that. Josh Mackey, again, is framing his forearm on the neck of Adam Silvey, and that's a good move for him. Until then, he's going to keep smothering him.
Right leg can step. Step over with the right. One more kick. Again, get hand back on his face, Josh.
Corner of Mackey calling for head position, and you know that was something that I've seen him do so well.
Yes.
You know, obviously his corner wants him to adjust it, but Mackey seems to always have the right posture and the right head position.
Get your hand on his face, Josh.
I think what Adam Silvey's trying to set up is he wants so he wanted Mackey to keep stretching his arm and catch him in that little short arm bar. I think Mackey's a little too wet and a little too smart for it right now. See, he tries to set it up right there, but it is not going to work for him. Adam Silvey looking a little tired here on the bottom, 1 minute and 15 going into the second.
That is a great shot there by Aries camera crew. Big shout outs to the staff. These guys have been doing such a great job all night long, from the camera people to the production, of course the commentary table.
We're a little biased on the commentary, but absolutely right. Every Aries fight that we have just keeps going smoother and smoother, and giving a lot of opportunity for these fighters to get their name out there, get some rounds in, and see where the future holds for them.
Couldn't do it tonight without the Cotton Eye Joe. Couldn't do it without Spectation Sports, Tennessee Army National Guard. So many others. You know, I got to tell you, Frankie's Body Shop doing great things here in Knoxville.
So we've seen Adam Silvey now twice set up for the sweep, but he's targeting on the wrong side. So we see him locking to that left shoulder, but he should be trying to sweep to the right, and he's trying to sweep with his legs to the wrong side. So he's almost kind of twisting Josh Mackey's body in the meantime and trying to get the sweep. Now he's leaning towards the right direction, but he needs to put a bar on the knee of Josh Mackey if he's going to continue with that sweep.
Yeah, this is tough.
Until then,
tough
he's just kind of letting himself drain out a lot of oxygen.
Silvey's he's in a tough situation right now. Very likely down 2 rounds going into round 3.
Just another 8 seconds remaining here. Adam Silvey trying to make a punch of flurry from the bottom, and I don't think that's going to do much for him on the judges' scorecard.
You know, I want to just take a moment here, Houston, and see if I can't pick your brain on who you think is in the lead to take home the beautiful Proper 12 Irish Whiskey knockout of the night belt.
I don't know. I think that we haven't had a full knockout yet, but Jeff Jankowski's knockdown was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I think that there could be a couple in possibly the Nate Gold, Michael Tate. They're not quite knockdowns, but just heck of a fight. Will we see a knockout between Quentin Sims and Q2? Maybe.
Still to come. Main event, certainly a prime candidate with DeAndre Williamson and Wes Wolf. Bailey Flaherty, you know, she did achieve a technical knockout.
That's true, right, yeah.
And
that takedown was something else.
It might have been, synchronized, because I said it's a wonderful Irish name. And that's a wonderful Irish whiskey. So you've got to wonder,
Sure,
maybe it's
yep.
a match made in heaven. Still 2 bouts to go, our co-main event and main event. They will be included in the possibility for winning that proper 12 Irish whiskey.
Josh Mackey looking very confident coming into the third here.
Luke Wilson keeping the Aries staff on their toes, making sure that cage door is closed. We are underway in round 3. You know, Mackey he's got to respect Silvey is dangerous. You know, he's a wounded animal.
Yeah, it's Adam Silvey coming in with a big haymaker and then trying to close the distance there. And put Josh against the cage, but not in a bad position for him. Josh has been able to fight his way out of these positions before. Great takedown from Josh Mackey as he's enjoying side control here for a minute.
Head and arm right into side control, yes,
Yep.
sir.
He's going to isolate that arm, and this could be the beginning of the end for Adam Silvey. Josh Mackey just doing a good job bulldogging him this whole fight. Got head and arm choking. His hips are deep. Adam Silvey's trying to push away, and that's not what he needs to do. He needs to get his hips out from underneath him, start working towards his side. Pushing on that arm is going to make it worse for himself.
The right angle, the right grip, and the right pressure, this might be over.
I'm not sure what. Adam Silvey opened himself up for, and that's it. That's all over. Josh Mackey wins. I'm not sure what Adam Silvey's plan was there, but
honestly, I don't discredit him because Mackey put quite a pace on him.
Yeah.
Mackey felt like he was in control for the majority of this bout. Great job from Aries production staff on the fight-ending sequence there.
A great victory for Josh Mackey. Love to see him get out of that L column and put a W back onto his record as he improves to
Mackey's going to
3-2.
give guys at 205 a problem. The thing is he a little undersized there? Probably. But, you know, 185, it's a long ways down.
It is, and I can't remember what fight it was that we saw him at 185, and I remember him saying that it was like really, not that it was challenging, but that it was really light for him and he felt light.
Yeah, I think
I
it
don't know
was
if
the Malik Jackson fight.
Yes, and I don't know if he meant that in a good way or not, but I think 205 is the weight for him.
Well, Mackey was able to get the stoppage here in the final round of the fight, throwing it now to Lance Green to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Big Luke Wilson, has brought a stop to this battle. 1 minute and 3 seconds into round number 3. Your winner, by way of submission, due to head and arm choke, out of the blue